Just a note before I start the video, all the calculations and things that I make are based on what I could find. If there's something that I'm not taking into consideration, please show it to me and I'll redo things and I'll see whether I'm right or wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll be okay, I'm wrong. Sorry, this isn't wrong. Yeah. Good hello there, I hope you're doing fine. If you're not, hang in there, you got this. I'm ironically screaming, and today we'll be talking about this one YouTube channel that a lot of you might not know about, PragerU University. PragerU University is a conservative media company started by Dennis Prager, a conservative Christian talk show host. A lot of the time there's good shit, there's good thoughts and ideas there, but then there's a lot of bad and harmful things, and this one video on their channel, Will We Lose Young Americans to the Left, has me quite worried because of a couple of things they said. Basically, we're just gonna go through the video now and I'll express my opinions and tell you exactly why I think PragerU is a steaming pile of shit. Because unlike most of the people talking on PragerU University's videos, I actually explain why I feel the way I do. I'm shifting my mind to get around you. In the video, the narrator blatantly lies. What I'm talking about is when they say,
with over 150 million video views already in 2016, that's over 1.5 million views of every single video, and a cumulative fan base of over 2 million people.
First of all, the fan count, no. Your YouTube page shows you have roughly 619,000 subscribers. Obviously they have other social media websites than that, but even if I add all of those numbers to the total, it doesn't even get close to 2 million. And if they're talking about fans outside of social media, they have no way of knowing that number. Besides, the majority of those subscribers and followers are probably the same throughout all their social media accounts as well as outside life, making the possibility that they have over 2 million fans like worldwide even slimmer. But the terrible math does not stop there. They claim to have over 150 million video views. They don't, they have just under it. I guess they forgot that this info is public. Besides, they have no reason to say over 150 million when it's not. Just say over 140 million. Sure, it's gonna go over 150 million eventually, but it hasn't yet. Don't lie. And the list of terrible math goes on. They also say that's 1.5 million views over all videos. Well, no, it's not. They have 188 videos, and when you divide both the fake amount of views and the real one over that number, you get more around 700 and 800,000 per every video. Seriously, how do you fuck up math that bad? The American school system, got it. They also say they want to take back the world for their values.
To reclaim the future for our values.
I'm not even cherry-picking or editing that out of context. Look, here's the full clip.
We use cutting-edge technology to make our values accessible to anyone with internet anywhere. Using state-of-the-art marketing, technology, social media, TV, and radio, and thousands of Prager Force student volunteers mobilized on campuses around the world to reclaim the future for our values. One mind at a time.
That brings to mind a question. What are their values? And why should we choose their values? Because a lot of their videos are actually good things, you know, shit that needs to be shouted from the rooftops. But a lot of it, well, isn't. For example, they believe all men should get married even if they don't want to. Unless, of course, they want to get married to other men. Then no, that's not allowed.
The question in these matters is not, though, what does compassion demand, but what is the definition of marriage?
Here you go, mate. You see that part where it includes same-sex marriage in the definition?
Every religious and non-religious tradition, every major moral thinker in history, not one of them in any tradition has ever advocated for changing the definition of marriage to same-sex. I would like children to be raised to believe that when they grow up, they will get married, and that they are not asked when they are 6 or 7 years old, will you marry a boy or a girl? I think that there is enough sexual confusion in the life of children not to add that. I want gays to have every right. However, redefining marriage is not called for.
Look mate, people just want to get married, alright? Why do you care so much? They also claim that simply not saying Merry Christmas is hurtful.
So please say Merry Christmas and Christmas party and Christmas vacation. If you don't, you're not inclusive. You're hurtful.
Bruh, look at this dude.
As if anyone gives a shit about your feelings, as if anyone's obligated to. And there's more if you want to find that out for yourself. The problem with the statement "we want to take the world back for our values" is that your values aren't always so great. A lot of conservative values are good, yes, but a lot of them are bad. A lot are regressive, a lot of them don't help society in any way, a lot of them are just outright stupid, as is with any kind of political side. The values of one group should not determine how everybody else lives their lives. Everyone's ideas and thoughts should be taken into careful consideration, where all the pros and cons are compared, and then we see what works best for the people as a whole. Everyone on a level playing field, no special privileges or oppression, only what you yourself earn, whether that be a mansion or a prison cell. The values of one side of the playing field should not have the power over the other. Rather, both sides send their best into play. You can think of it as kind of a football game. That's a healthy society. That's balanced, and that's what would work best. But then, of course, everyone starts rioting because they don't like not having everything their way, which is why we can't have fucking good things. Prager University is either blatantly lying to your face, or then they're just really bad at math. Either way, their values are not all that great, and however way the world would be reclaimed, it should not be 100% by their values, because while they are just thoughts, if acted upon, the consequences could be very dramatic indeed. Well, yeah. That was the end of the video. If you liked it, do give that like button a cheeky little tickle. If you want to see more, give that subscribe button a cheeky little tickle, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.